happened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. He is in charge of one of the hottest teams in football at the moment as they look to extend their winning streak. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This returnable from inside is on 40. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The extra point is good, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Tight end motioning left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
This pass caught, right side, it's Allen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Out to his right, to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge unsuccessful, and they are out of challenges now for the remainder of the game. To the ground, a first down run. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5 will be second down.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Let's go now. 70, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Working his way out left. Deep to the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
36-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st. The tight end, Allen, in motion. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 15-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. That was an all-in effort up front, Mike. They knew the quarterback sneak was coming, and there is only one way to stop it. We normally don't see defenses win at the line on a sneak, but in this case, they did, and they bring up 4th down.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead.
Rocco switch. Rocco switch.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down. The Titans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Back. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Come on. Come on. Hey. Come.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. James Pierce able to stay with the quarterback. He runs him down for a loss of 9.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Now give on the ground, and he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Caleb Ransaw in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hot 70. Hot 70.
His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Titans mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10. Now they'll run on the draw.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. That one is good. And the Falcons are on the board just before halftime.
Falcons 3.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
And they'll let Dodger run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take it out to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on the Commanders. And this is the Lions quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Lions would go on to a 28-17 victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the running back for the home team. Well done here, it's a touchdown. The Jags have taken a 3-point lead to the locker room, 10-7 at the half. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the running back for the visitors. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. They've just gone to their respective locker rooms, tied up at 21-21. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Man in motion, heading left. A handoff as they try to run it here. Off the sideline, past the 30. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Inside handoff. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Back at the 37-yard
Well,
line.
nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Catch made there by Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Third and 10.
Third and 10.
They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Second and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he's in! Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
The kicker on for the
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Flushed to his left. He runs with it. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
Flush to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Down to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on. Hit.
Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there.
A gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case,
that one, take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
what separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
From From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. The tight end, Allen, in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns?
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey!
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down. The Falcons.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
We'll try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Drive will start on the ground.
The ball carried by number 33. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
To the ground, a 1st down run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Huh, Bronco quick.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Rolling to the left. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
17.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
1st and 10 at the
A gain there of 21. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. From the 50, they'll set him to throw. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
30. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line. The pass.
It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
22-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
2nd and 11.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.